we absolutely. It is definitely time to reopen, time to move on, and again, doing it responsibly. That's one of the things that I did want to talk about today was this idea of masks and face covers, because it's come up again. We covered this very, very early on. Remember, we did a whole thing on gloves. We did one. We did a whole thing on face covers versus masks. And I want to read people that are watching, because now the face cover thing has become political, and I see people doing what we accuse the mainstream media, the left, the liberal media, CNN, fake news, whatever you want to call it. We in the gun community constantly berate them for stretching and exaggerating stories or cherry picking isolated moments, like this whole thing with Trump said drink bleach. Well, Trump never said drink bleach. We know that. Trump never said inhale and huff Lysol. He never said that. But that became the story when there really was a story there to talk about, but it was blown out of proportion and made silly.
Right.
Now I see our people on our side, some friends of mine who are saying, well, this is all silly. You're not going to protect yourself from a virus by wrapping a bandana over your face. No, you're not. No one said you were. That's not the point of a face cover, right? The point of a face cover is to keep all of us, from expelling droplets that contain the virus that are possibly contagious into the environment, whether that means like directly into somebody else's mouth or down onto a surface or on an item in a store that they're then going to pick up, and then they're going to rub their face and they're going to get that particulate into their body and they're going to get infected. That's the point of the face cover, like a t-shirt or a bandana. I've made this really clear. If you want to protect yourself from attack of a virus, you wear something like this. You wear a P100 or an N95, properly worn, properly sealed on the face. This is what keeps you from bringing in the virus. And there's a question about aerosol versions, or the aerosol viral agents that are out in the environment. The only place that the medical community seems worried about the aerosol kind of drifting in the air viral particulates is in emergency or in intensive care units when people are being intubated, because of the nature of the ventilator and sticking the tube down the throat and the physiology of the body potentially aerosoling in that closed environment. So that's why they wear full PPE and the full face and the gown and the gloves and the N95 or P100 type respirators. That's a filtering agent for aerosol viruses. Got it. These things that you see that people have made, layers of fabric with elastic, these are there just to keep you from putting stuff into the environment. You've all seen this one, the Cryptech pattern one. It was made for me by Brian at Practical Tactical. He was selling a lot of these. They're double layered. This one's been washed 3 or 4 times. It's well made. It's well constructed. It's hard to breathe through. I know it's affecting my ability to put stuff out there because it affects my ability to put stuff in. This one was made as a gift. I had 2 of these. One, the straps are on the other one, but 2 of them were sent with 1 set of straps for Cindy Lou. The other one has Elsa and Anna on it. This one has Olaf. She likes the girls more than the snow guy. So this one was made for her. The one that I posted about this morning is the one from Frog Pro. Now, Frog Pro, people who've been following me know that my ankle medical kit is made by Frog Pro. Incredibly high quality materials. They make all kinds of tactical gear, but the medical kit on the ankle is what I've been wearing for years. I know these guys are over in Italy. They made this incredibly comfortable face cover, face mask. It's not a respirator. It's not meant to filter viral particles. It's meant to keep stuff in. I, since late February, have had the N95 in a bag ready to go, or this P100 in the vehicle or in the house or the apartment staged, but I've been wearing face covers for a couple of weeks now, maybe longer than that. Started wearing them when I was driving across the country and was coming in the area of Louisiana, which was on a complete lockdown at that point because there was an outbreak in New Orleans. And I've been wearing it. Not only am I keeping, if I am contagious, am I keeping myself from spreading the virus, I am also sending a message to everyone else in my environment that this is the appropriate thing to do. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big an inconvenience. And there is a sound medical, physiological, physics, logic, science reason to wear the face cover. It is not to strain viral particles. So when you see people acting like, and I said in my post this morning, just because this doesn't protect you from a nerve gas attack doesn't mean it's useless. Understand the point and understand the value. And that's why I think that, and here's the thing. I see people driving around in cars alone wearing masks. I don't get it. Now, if you share the car and you're trying not to contaminate the steering wheel, okay. I see people walking in the park running, jogging in the park, wearing a mask completely far away from people. I don't get it. When I come out of the grocery store, I take the mask down. It's around my neck. There's a time and a place for the face cover, but I do believe that it's the right thing to do right now in crowds and inside of buildings.
Okay. Yeah, let me say this.